さあ、新作やっていきましょう。グリードフォール。オープンワールドです。
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
.プレイスタイル、いきなりこれ来る。ちょっと魔法とかやってみる。マジいきなりスキル触れんのこれ。
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
コンパス、画面の中央上部に、現れ、これ目的地の場所かな、これは。結構操作があれやな。
Hey! Green blood! Cut. And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Yeah! 魔法で受け流す。ややこしいこれ。
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No, thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that, thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night.
機会ないんかな。
You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
宮殿の前でクルツに会う。さっきの人やな。すげえ、操作がちょっと荒れすぎんねんけど。
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be
治療法を見つけるためなのかな。
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
はみってきたんちゃうんこのゲーム。雰囲気いい感じじゃない。で母親に別れを告げて、スプリント。あ、罰でスプリントやってんな、これ。あら。
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
わあ、これ仲間にできんのこれ。マジ？2つ目のクエストを取得しましたと。
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
「コインガードは下にいるんかなこれは。しかもこれ無限スプリントなのかな。ちょいちょい宝箱あるしよ。 いきなりマジ？ おい、味方やる。あと一人なんか敵がいたような気がするんだけどな。なんか結構作り込まれてんな、これなんかな。やば。これは防御力が上がるからこれ変えます。で、足も、これ、品質は、エレメンタル耐性っていうのが上がるけども、防御力とかが下がるのかなこれは。こっちかな道。ちょいちょい宝箱結構あるな。
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
The merchant is there.
商人はあそこにいるよやって。これかな？
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard
めっちゃふっかけられてるやん。
in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
賄賂とかあるやん、これ。
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I've failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame.
やば、50%外したんじゃん、これ。
Only language you seem to understand. I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
お、いいね。成功したわ。
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
これやな。セレンのコインガード兵舎の、受品に知らせる。お、いきなりいたやん、敵。
Things are about to get dicey. To my help, and death to the others! Move away. Things are about to get dicey. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
いいね。めっちゃ上がるんじゃん、これ。キュイラス。あれか、条件が持久力1やろ、これ。でもキュイラスって感じでもないよな、この魔法使い攻めるなら。なんかちょっと軽いローブ系の人っぽいイメージあんねんけど、俺。
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science. You won't believe your eyes. This discovery will give you faith in existence. Come one, come all. Citizens of Serene, come to me. You'll find all you need in our selection, whatever.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
まずいらないやつはどんどん売ってっていいよな。てかこれ味方につけれんのかな。
See you soon.
Green blood. Do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do.
What if I said yes?
Well, I'd be grateful. Anything else?
I must leave you.
味方につけられへんのかな。お、出れんじゃないこれ。ほら。そしたらでも両手剣っぽいもんな。 キュイラスはつけたってもいいかな、こっちに。連れてる味方になんか装備つけれるのいいな。
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 3D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then,
マーベラスとか言って。
return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
で、多分ミッションここに。これしかも俺がやってんのってあれやもんな。サイドクエストやのに、サイドクエストが連チャンに続くのこれ。思うんかでも。結構適当じゃないこれ。ミニマップみたいな。ここか。待って。これメインミッションやっちゃってるよな。これどこ行ったん？今のは多分メインミッションのあれ続きやもんな。発見しました。王子の広場。道筋的にはこっちやんな。なんか箱がしれっと置いてある。
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Tier 3D? Or are you just here to keep an eye on?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him. I am therefore required to take note of all events, but also obtain as much knowledge. Your help will be extremely valuable.
It's always a privilege to help. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things.
But I still don't see Constantine at your...
Don't worry.
I certainly hope so.
What will be your official title? It's always... I need to be...
こんだけマジ
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There's some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little...
We're short a crew member.
コンスタンティンが、どこにいるかわか
No
る。
fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of...
We don't need him for sailing or navigation.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something. Might I ask you, if you hear anything...
案内人がどっか行ったんかなこれ。
I would like to set sail with a clear...
When did you see your cabin boy for the last...
It's been 2 days since I've had any news. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but...
This Jonas, does he have any close
In
friends?
tradition, we are all members of the same family.
ラビアとラウロっていうやつが、なんか、友達らしいから、そのあたりから聞いたら、もしかしたら行き先がわかるかもしれないってことかな。
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm Orles.
We would like to load some merchant...
Impossible. All merchandise must be so. Unless you're asked.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well then, they'll have to wait.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't...
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't it...
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you. My quartermaster is a half... He's gotten into his head that he's placed guards where our car... All that is not in the warehouse, and no store... Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until...
Sorry, Kurt.
The commander is going to have my head. I'm sure that's...
In that case, we're going to have to...
目録を改ざんするしかねえって。
It must be at the... Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can...
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard.
Our magic, yes. As for your question, any child, others are sea gifted. Joining the Nords for different... It's how the guild is made and maintained.
Could you tell me anything about our destination?
It is a magnificent place. The natives have a relationship with them. They're a very friendly people, welcoming. I've also heard that there are a great many...
エキゾチックな生き物がいるみたい。
Some, but I wouldn't know what else to tell you.
モンスターやんな。
What do you think of our port?
Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, certain zones are owned completely. It's a good port.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin, but to be honest, we were hoping to...
Did you say he was intending? My men spoke of a rather...
That isn't the safest place.
Let's go and find him. Thank you.
Happy to be of some help.
こんなもんかな。
Be back soon, Captain.
ここに来てやたらなんかサイドクエストやらお願いやらみたいな出てきたなこれな。新入りナウツの失踪を確かめるとかなんか結構いろいろ出てきたで。 いや、まず船なんじゃない？船じゃないか、あっちか。水兵の、P コート。なんか強ないこれ。エレメンタル耐性とピッキング。
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for...
Yes. Your captain asked me to...
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously.
すごい入れ墨や
What
な。
can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere...
Why would that be?
Why? I haven't the faintest...
What does Jonas do in his free time?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have... And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he...
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink left.
こんな飲むような性格じゃなかったってことだな。
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I...
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good...
I don't know where to start with this.
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried...
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas... I called back to him, as you get.
What do you think about Captain Vasquez?
He's a damn good navigator, and he knows his craft well, in spite of being...
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet.
I need to be going.
なるほどねと。こんなヘマするようなやつではなかったところに失踪する少年は。少年かどうかわからんけど。
Good day, sailor. I've been told that...
You're talking about Jonas, but like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds.
連れ去られた言うとんで、この人。
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few the other day in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed... And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you wonder. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me the captain. No, not telling him that.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you? The night...
Maybe. For sure.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere captain?
How would I know? Jonas is a You think...
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get... Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd. I seem to recall that regular kind of fellow who plays from morning to now and again.
居酒屋に聞き込みをする必要があるみたいな。
I kind of remember.
What do you think about Captain Vasquez?
He's a just man who knows his knots. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for...
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
古い倉庫を発見しました。ここで承認をちょっと探す必要があるみたいな。クエストの完了、クエストの通常いくつかの異なる方法で完了することができますと。
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for a Naut, a young cabin boy who's...
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are...
According to
こい
one
つ
of
怪
his
しくない？
fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping. In my establishment. I would have noticed. That doesn't...
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time like...
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away anything else.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not... The Malicor and the neighbouring... The epidemic still rages. But the now that we have a city there...
Has the Malicor really put a damper on it?
More than a damper.
マリコールって病気がはびこってんのかな？
When the sickness began to spread, people stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge, people were still distrustful, as is... I also lost quite a few regular customers. Oh, but that's nothing new to you. The city...
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories.
Right. They say that man trees live there. Treasure abounds under every... Last night, some Nauts even told me they... Ah, but you know the kind.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is...
There was indeed a part...
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebels, hair down to his neck, light brown...
I don't believe it. I hope you've come to reimburse me. A good half of my furniture was...
Let me take a look. Perhaps...
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged.
やば彼に25金貨払う。これ払ったらなんかなんの？金で解決しようか。
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest... Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right...
修理するっていう選択肢もあったんか。
He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower dangerous fellow.
What kind of business did...
Several, actually. In any case, if you were set...
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once...
金属製のダブを作り直す必要があるって。でもお金で解決したからな、俺。はは。他人の金貨勝手に拾ってんけど、俺。いいのこれ。
Who are you? I don't recognize you.
No. Have no fear about that. It's for... I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago. After visiting this estate, a young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that...
What can you tell me about the boy?
He seemed rather nervous. And he must have been right to be nervous.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in. With a band, the kind of man you can round up for a few coins. If you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a... And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jeweler?
No, sir. You were in luck. It was Sir Fontaine. That
フォンテーヌ
merchant.
教。
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs. Just...
Thank you.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But
何
what
こ
would
れ
any wealthy merchant gain from holding a
地下もあるやん。これ金貨パクったらさっき払った分全部チャラになるんじゃないのこれ。すげえ。北は、この一番下は北はいいけどさ、なんもないねんな、これな。で、これやな。誘拐犯を見つけて。作業代もあるやん、ちゃんとこれ。ちゃんと真面目に直したらさ、お金払わんでも済んだんじゃん、これ。ムカつく金持ちどこの家族へ。どこ一筋。こっちか、裕福ゾーンは。
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir.
He is absent, but enter, please.
ビビった今、俺もうここに隠し扉いきなりあるんかなと思った今。こんなガチなんとか思って。
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with.
He is not here.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking. According to witnesses, he.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly.
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunk.
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things.
難しいな、話が。
That you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say enough. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
自分の息子やったってこと？息子やったけども、この船に出港させたくないから、もう無理やり連れ戻したってことなんかな、これは。こういう解釈でいいんかな？
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our...
I'm still without news of my cabin boy.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was...
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor...
A contract? But what kind of contract do we speak?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the North. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was... But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen... And ever since, he's been a naught. Our ships are his home. And we are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us?
ややこしいな、これな。
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he has...
Don't worry. We'll find...
I certainly hope so.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. She told me a strange story about her son. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain... Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule. But certain contracts are so important that they also, from time to time, the congregation has passed such accord. And
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreements?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't, but Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is what counts most, is that you bring the boy. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feed...
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a...
郵便配達に話すってなんなん？
Well now, can we get going?
You're going to have to wait.
ジョナスが閉じ込められているところを発見すると明らかにここ怪しくない？方角的にもそうやし。上乗れんのかな？無理か。あ、もう一回同じ行くねんな、これな。使用人への注意書き。食事を何人前か用意して、あ、運河沿いの倉庫へ運ぶようにって数日間やって。絶対ここやん。
This document mentions another property, a warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
怪しないもうこの辺。
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Sir Desade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his...
Those Naughts took him from us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say?
ムッシュドク。
You've taken your son against his will and have him locked up like... Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back,
あ、成功した。
hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this prick. Very well. Take the key and take him away.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir.
結局あれか、子供をもう諦めたんかな。すげえややこしいねんけど、この倉庫。
It's not possible just now.
破壊、レベル1の科学とエレメンタルダメージの、レベル1の科学。一応マップあるやん、こうやって。レベル1の科学。レベル1の科学持ってるやん。作れんじゃないこれ。頑張ったら。エレメンタルダメージっていう、あれか。あれがないとダメなんや。お、ピッキング、初ピッキングちゃう、これ。なんかカチャカチャやるんかなと思ってちゃうねんな。
Who are you?
My name is Desade. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father?
Yes. Even if I had...
That doesn't surprise me. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to...
You don't seem to be all that close.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. They find me, capture me, and my family is the Naughts. I am sorry.
もう息子はもうナウツで育ったから、もうこの家はどうでもいいと思ってんじゃん。
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then...
idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! That vulture of a tavern master was right.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
先にこの、あれやな、サイドクエストをこれ進めてるから、さっきこっちだけ解放させるわ。終わらせる、先に。敵の探知。どういうことさっきこっちやな。さっきちょっとサイドクエストの方をクリアしたいから、ちょっと一回ここ置くわ。ここ一個クリアしたいな、これは。あと多分報告するだけだと思うから、すぐここ来よう。
So, you still haven't found your cousin?
Have no fear. I will bring him.
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble. Your actions bring you honor.
お、ナオツの評判が上がった。
Be back soon, Captain.
うえ、レベル2上がっていく。で、スキルポイントを触れますよと。かな。影のミサイルと影の衝撃はより多くのダメージを与えますと。まあ魔法キャラやから、純粋にここから普通に振っていくのがベタやんな。ちょっとさっきのとこ行こうか。と言いたいところやけども、ブリッジ同盟の大使にあなたの出発を告げる。結構な、ほんま出発するただの島だけでこんなにサイドクエストあるんやったら、結構なボリュームあるよな。これやな。結構近いな。他の派閥が支配するゾーン。衣装で警備員の目をごまかすことができる。一応俺ごまかしてんの今。睡眠薬を入れた飲み物を用意する。
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
睡眠薬作るやって。睡眠薬がないやん、これ、レシピ。本当にどっか置いてないんかな、睡眠薬。やばそうやから。一回でよ。イカ危なかった、危なかった、今。普通におったやん、今。俺、ごまかせてんのか、一応これ。この服装で。目立たない入り口があるかもやって。これか？ここじゃねえよな。これじゃん。これは俺バレてないことになってんのちゃんとこれ。これがちょっと怖いよな。バレてるバレてるバレてる。バレてるやん。やばない。普通にバレんな、これな。しくったな。評判下がってもうたんやな、あいつの。あ、エレメンタルダメージのあれや。盛大に戦闘を繰り広げてしまった。これさ、今のうちだけ水兵の服変えてるとかできひんのかな？水兵のあれ、手袋めっちゃ優秀じゃない？
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
はい、改ざんが完了いたしましたと。これで箱に荷物を、船に荷物を入れることができるようになったはず。倉庫の警備員を排除する。近いな、これ。あれか。排除するって普通に排除な、これも。
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Can't you make an exception?
No, sorry, sir. Move along, please. Now.
Very well. I'm going.
Orders haven't changed, you know. No one
そういうこともこっから領域なん。
Very well. I'm going.
ここからも倉庫の領域なんや。ここももしかして倉庫の領域？
You cannot pass. Only the north.
こういうことな。ってなったらもう隠密しかないよな。どう考えても。いかにも入ってくださいと言わんばかりのこの壁。
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a prison.
ここ開けると多分敵と出くわしちゃうから、この人ら助けてあげられへんねや、これ。なんかついでに。やっぱあそこやな。このあっち側やな。ここ入れるか。これステルスないの？素晴らしい。ステルスキルがある。ちょっとステルスキルのモーションがちょっと癖強いな。上いるよな、これ。上っていうかこれ味方とか。上も足音普通にしてるな。一人称画面でやれへんのかな。いるな。あらさん、こんにちは。おもろい、おもろい、おもろい。結構な、話が長いから、一回の。でやね、今の。だから結構なのな、 会話というか、このなんかストーリーを結構重視したゲームやと思う、俺これ。ってなったら俺結構苦手ジャンルやねんけど、普通に面白いで、でもこれは。オープンワールドっていう時点で俺の中ではかなり問答無用でありかなっていう。入ってみたけど、結局ここも意味ねえか。実力行使で行くしかねえってことか。
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Very well.
なんで倒されんのこれ。嘘。あれ睡眠薬を入れた飲み物を用意する。倉庫の警備員を排除する。これやんな。どう考えても排除せなあかんねんけど。なんで排除できひんのこれ。
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Can't you make an
No.
俺、なんかどっか裏回る道あるんじゃないのこれ。でさっきここ来てんけど、もしかして裏口ある？あ、裏口っぽいのあるわ、ここ。裏口じゃないし、これ。これどうやってやんねやろ？ぐるっと回れるとか、実は。いけんじゃない？なんか冒険で、なんかすごい、なんかこの、冒険先のとこに行く予定やねんけど、この前のちっちゃななんかこの島みたいなところで結構すごいボリュームやねんけど。あ、こっから行けるやん。ほらほらほらほらほら。これ勝手に逃げたんじゃないこれも。これでバレたら草生えるけどさ。バレたら速攻でさ、ここの派閥のさ、なんか評価がちょっと下がるのがさ、納得いかんねんけど。開くんかな？ここ開かへんか？こっから出たらさすがにさ、戦闘なるんじゃない？で、開かへんのこれ。 おかしないこれ。倉庫の警備員を排除するって書いてあるけど、睡眠薬入れた飲み物を用意する。説明がさ、あんまりないからさ。排除したいのに排除できひんねんけど。これこっちからさ、普通に行ったらさ、敵とあーっつって出くわして戦闘になったりせへんかな。宝箱あるな。あーっつってこれ戦闘ならへんこれ。おい神々しいけどここだけ。戦闘ならへんかなお願い。だっけんなよこいつ。どうしても戦闘させてくれへんねんけどここだけ。これ分かる人いる？もうまだ開けられへんしな。これ開けたらさすがにバレんじゃない？ほら、セントラッタやった。やった。こんなやり方じゃないと戦闘に発展しいんのやばくない？どういうこと今。こいつら見て見ぬふりな。しかもしゃらナイス。ナイツの評判下がりまくりやねんけど。こいつらを戦ってくれへんねんけどどうしよう。うわ、条件重機マジ？新人の魔法ダメージこれやばくない？指輪はちょっとまずいよな。 この指輪外してこっちに付け替えたりできひんの？マジ？ここで、こうして、で、こうじゃない？そうやんな。なもんかな。で、これ引き連れてる NPC も実は武器変えれたりすんねんな。基本的にこの品質が高いのをどんどんつけてったらいいと思うねんけどな、これ。工作されてんだ、なんなんやろ。ムカつくわ、このゲーム。このサイドクエスト一回どうしようかな。置いとくか。やめて。これなんなんやろな。意外と作り込まれてる。多すぎて走れません。解体とかないねんな、これな。一回捨てたらこれあれやんな。床にドロップせえへんねんな、これ。 かな。これさ、なんかこう、裏っ側うっすら見えたりするスキルとかないのこれ。すごい別ゲーしてるような気分になってきた、これ。怖え、これ。これ上の階はどうなってんのかなこれは。地は何がある？いるやん。全員頑張ったらステルスできそうじゃない？これ、ステルスじゃないやん、もうこんなん。いいね。全然ステルスでやった意味ないやん、これ。コンスタンティの独房の鍵。やたら独房の鍵あんねんけど。素材だけ美味しいな、やたら、これ。 もう過ぎて走れませんいただきました。
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
左と右の十字キーでコンスタンティンを選択。
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good
これ
cousin.
か。
Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
もともとなんか結構強いのついてるし。あ、もん重すぎて走れませんやからな、これな。 コンスタンティンの服を見つけて持って行ってやる。こんなことあんの？マジかよ、これ。コンスタンティンの服。もしかして俺捨てちゃった俺。絶対この中やん。もしかして俺拾ってる？もう。これかな？合ってた。この服じゃないと嫌ってか。ややこしいなこれ道。
Your Excellency. Lord I have been told that you were named Legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea, remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster in any city of the bridge.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure.
I thank you, Excellent. The man operates in the cities.
Would you be so kind as to tell me?
With pleasure. The Alliance, the greatest of our this union, but our and of course, today it is each day.
I need to be going.
Goodbye.
の上とか絶対なんかあるんじゃん。上行かないのか、これ。萩市を見つける。これいっちゃうん、詐欺師。
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that.
見るからに詐欺っぽいもんだって。
This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor.
詐欺っぽいわ。
Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even...
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet.
In this day and age, I can't blame you.
Are there any nasty side effects?
There are none. You will feel nothing.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to... But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial.
ポケットから出して飲んだで。
Proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. In your case, it is not skepticism.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him.
無理やり飲ましてやろうやって。ははこれやばない。
Take a look at his cart.
このサイドミッションやばいやろ。あいつからまずポーション盗んで、こっそり飲ますらしいで。やばない。
To my health, and death to the others!
こいつやばない。 片手大型武器、やっとマシなやつ出てきたんけど。ずっと使い古したスパイクハンマーやったからさ。これの方が絶対強いよな。この辺なんで無理なんやろ。あ、片手とかやからか。結構アイテムがすぐいっぱいになるからさ、ちょっと大変やんな。
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to...
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me...
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just...
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, damnation.
He can't
have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
誰かに刺される前に。
We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
あ、睡眠薬を入れた飲み物を用意するってここで作れんのか。ちょっとここ入る前に。睡眠薬ってやん。眠りのポーションこれちゃん。これや。できた。詐欺師を見つける。コインガードの順、これもやりたいねんな。でも、詐欺師やるわ、さっきちょっと。このミッションの方が面白そうやし。ちょっと持ち物がちょっとほんまに多いから。 そんなもんがでっか。鍵師どこ行ったあいつ。なんか結構いろいろあるな、なんか戦利品が。繋がってんのか。あ
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still...
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by...
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imp...
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I understand if you don't believe me after all that. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't...
Why does Sahin bear you such hate?
I was unfortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they...
But you could just as easily produce real healing...
You don't understand. I fled. This potion is an attempt to create in those...
詐欺師じゃないんちゃん実はじゃあ。めっちゃいいやつなんじゃん。
So you manipulate people to use...
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself. For such a small sip of this mixture. The mob would have been furious in any case. But
your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people.
And perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So...
これはな、ちょっとかなり、これでまた運命変わってくるのすごいな。彼が町を離れるのを手伝うのか、彼を逮捕するのか。やったことは悪いけどな。これ難しいな。どうしようかな。合うか。
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to.
中をこっそり抜け出そう。
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
正直いらんよな、これな。拾うだけ邪魔くさいしな。 取れる群衆と交渉するか。交渉するしかないねんな、とりあえず全部。これか、怒れる群衆。
Please listen, I beg you. If you wanted to reimburse you, believe me, I understand.
Me? It's not money I want. That shot, I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to.
Well, in that case, help us catch him.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out.
和解を提案する？
I can procure you some excellent true potions of healing like those.
What are you, some sort of alchemist? If that's the case, we have enough.
Trust me.
Our trust was already.
Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a
皮肉ポーション、あれや、全員分渡さなあかんのこれ。
Do you have those potions you promised?
Not quite.
It's your last chance. If not,
あと1個作らなあかんはめなったわ。最悪だわ。獣のエッセンス1個あってよかった。これでもさ、あれどうやって作んのやったっけこれ。はい、村木さん2。これ俺オープンワールドやからちょっと気になっとってさ。なんでこれ作られへんのやろ。
村検問。あなたオープンワールドってだけで何でも気になりま。イカ略。
やべえ。だっけんねこれ。えぐない？
村検問。魔法使えんの？
あらー。なんか最初になんか魔法使いか、なんか剣士で行くのか、それともなんかちょっと盗賊っぽい、なんかちょっと素早い系にすんのかみたいな、最初に選ぶんねんけど、なんかいつもなんか剣士みたいなやつやってるような気するから、ちょっと魔法使いで始めてみた。
村検問。死んでるやん。
ああ、これ2回同じことしたらあかんのか、これ。待って、これ。作業台確かどっかあったよな。ここやんな。確かここで多分ポーション作れるはず。ヒーリングポーション、これやな。これで1個作って、これで多分全部揃ったやろ。オッケーオッケー、いいね。
村検問。 これ夜もやる？
これ夜もやるやる。
Potions you promised us.
Yes, here they are.
Hey, did you see that? That other alchemist kept...
The color looks like it should. Not like...
Well then. The alchemist is now far from
OK。
danger.
群れる群衆と交渉終わりましたと。
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without...
Very well.
You are free. Climb into your carriage and leave serene.
I owe you my life, sir.
I remind you to never...
I have no desire to return.
金貨80枚もらってんけど。
村検問。じゃ夜また来るわ。
はいはい。
仕事してくる。
おいっす、いってらっしゃい。
Your Excellency.
Lord Desade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally.
Let's just say I put an end. Matters turned out a little...
彼の嘘を追求する錬金術師の闘争を隠す。うわー、これちょっと二択多すぎひん、これ。
He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again.
We followed his trail to the coin guard tap. All the same, you have nothing to fear.
Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable... Thank you for your help, Excellency. And allow...
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord Desade.
詐欺師のミッションクリアしましたと。問題はこれあれやんな。
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything?
重量重たいやつはもうさっさと売っちゃいたいから。このツバイハンター、ツバイヘンダーは17もすんのこれ。重いの。もう結構軽くなったはずやねんけどな。なんでいいか。 さっきポーションいっぱい作りすぎたせいでさ、獣のエキスとかが全然足りなくなっちゃったかも、これ。
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Looks like you've been here for quite a spell. And not much. How about a little drink?
Maybe just.
Cheers.
The path is clear. We should know.
排除した。
Maybe all the time they can get.
？Well, now, can we get going?
The way is clear.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it.
Don't you be worrying
The
then.
warehouse is at the end to the right.
Move out. Quick step.
いいね。これでサイドは全部やったかな。まだか。物語続いててんけど今。ニューセレンの、コインガード弊社の、受品に話す。どこやそれ。ニューガードのこれか。
So you're back. Right then.
We can guarantee that you're.
Thank you.
The cargo shall make the.
That shall be your next mission. Once you've, he will give you new instructions. Until then.
クリアできた今の。
So you're back.
Right. We can guarantee that your merchandise.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And
The cargo shall make the voyage.
that shall be your next mission.
ニューセレンに到着したら受品を探してください。ニューセレン行かなあかんねや、じゃ
Until then.
あ。もう出発していいんや、もうここは。よっしゃ。行くぜ。 これやな。なんなんやろ。
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade.
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing.
Ah, yeah. Allow me to congratulate you.
You are correct, Excellency.
It is a station. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be in. I only regret.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care.
Very well. A small group of We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans, but these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this. We would consider it a tremendous favor.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have all...
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an... If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards.
断捨狩りやって。
How is Thélème faring?
We built a marvelous city. Did you know that our missionaries there... Of course, but I am... And we have tremendous...
How goes the conflict with the Bridgerline?
Your territory is... We fight on... These...
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, the bridge, which leaves...
Could you tell me anything about...
It would be a pleasure. As we follow the teachings and give thanks each day. The high dignitaries of Thélème...
I've heard say that dissensions...
Ah, you must certainly... The Lord Luminous has an extreme... But other... They believe that a less rigid... But their differences are pure...
I must be going.
May the...
店長に出発の準備ができたという。でもその前になんかまたよくわかんないサイドクエストみたいなやつが。これやろ。密輸業者やからなんか造船所の近くにいるとかなんか言ってたな。
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tirf...
Enchanted as well, Your Highness.
Are you ready?
We should be able to set sail.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious that...
Take a look around. There are far too many. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler.
Maybe he could be...
In the port jails. May I ask...
刑務所。
Why the sudden interest?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of...
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. They were making quite some ruckus. We, of course, refused entry. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain... But we won't allow you to make us...
What do you mean?
That discretion.
密輸業者。乗船許可を求めてしまうと、違う島行ってまうから、まずこの密輸業者のこのサイドクエストを進める必要があるな。 うん、これ普通にいけんじゃない？倒しちゃったもんな。
Are you the smuggler that the Naughts arrested?
You massacred all these guards just to ask me that question. You must really be in a hurry.
Answer me, please.
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you. I don't really think of my clients as kin.
A real saint you are. How about tell me where I can find them and I'll open this case.
That works for me. Your two telemites are hidden in a
この
warehouse.
牢獄の裏にある倉庫に隠れてんねんて。
They must be waiting for me. You might want to be. If the Naughts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
ナウツのふりをする。ナウツの装備ってどうやったっけ？これかな、ナウツって。なんかな、そのアジトのところで敵と同じ服するとなんかごまかせんねん。このアイコンのマークがさ、どれがどれに対応してるのかわからんくない？これか？
豚油。もん。遊んでんじゃねえよ。
オープンワールドに今しっぽり使ってたのによ。夜はこれやるか、エペするか。敵の派閥の味方どうやって見んのこれ。
豚油。もん。アルコールは？
これ飲んでないまだ。 敵の派閥の見方教えてくれよ、これ。ナウツのふりをするやからな。ナウツ、疑わしいとかなってんねんけど、これ。服装でこれもう、服装変えたら疑わしいじゃなくなるんかな。ちょっと待ってな、これ。これか？どういうことこれ。ややこしいな、これ。水兵。ブルーシルバー、水兵。これじゃないの。アルサードの丈夫なこれっぽいけどな。傭兵かな。傭兵ショッカーとりあえず。要はこの人と同じ服装しておけばいいだけの話やろ。もうぽくないこれ。違うちょっと。でやね。帽子が同じやんな、これな。このシリーズで揃えてんやろ。違うか。これじゃなかったらどれや？これじゃない？あっけんなよ。これは？お、ナウツのフレーズ。水兵なんや、ナウツは。そうか、そうか、そういうことな。ほら、どうよ。いきます。ナウツの振りできた。いいね。感謝の隠れがどこや？
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But
have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We are not heretics. We are nothing more.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you and...
Our only error was wanting to publish...
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And...
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research.
Our work
豚油。このゲーム楽しいですか？
ああ、このゲームなあ。このゲームは、こうやってな、物語こうやってな、入れる人はおもろいと思う。これオープンワールドやねんけど、オープンワールドの、なんていうの、これ、オブリビオンとか、違うな、ウィッチャーやな、多分な。ウィッチャーが一番近いと思う、多分これ。ゲーム的には。ウィッチャーを、もっとなんかこう、 こうストーリーをこうしたような感じ。
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden.
俺はでもあんま物語とかあんま興味ないねんけど、
He speaks of a voice that came
オープンワールドだから勝ったみたいな。思いのほか話がさ、こうちゃんと読まないと難しいからさ、珍しくまともに読んでんねんけど、
豚油。うん。おっさん好みそう。
オープンワールドっていう時点で、正直、もう買いやねんけど。でももうすぐさ、あれやん、もう PS5 出るし、これまでのつなぎで、ちょっと、買ってみた。10月の29日発売かな。もう出て、まだ、2日ぐらい？
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach
Our research won't
By entering Al-Sada's clandestine.
That would be better.
まだちょっとオープンワールド感出てないけど、まだ最初のこの、なんていうんかな、この港みたいなとこやから。
Forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already. We were even ready to say that we had.
It served no purpose.
I see.
I beg of you, please do.
どうしよう。
豚油。うん。予約はできたの？
いや、予約抽選はあと1個ゲオでやってんねんけど、それが多分な、今週ぐらいにな、当たってるかどうかって多分分かると思うね。当たってたらなんか電話来るらしいねんけど、今んところ来てないな。
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart. Good day, Excellency.
結構な、このゲームな、いいところは。
豚
で、
油。
ロードがあんまない。
自分はもうとっくに諦めました。あら。
予約抽選してないの？
It pains me to inform you that the heretics used curse them. Alas, these renegades have found I would not have been able to capture them.
The bridge. I thought as much. But I had hoped that you might intervene. We have nothing else.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light.
豚油。
レベル上がっていく。
めんどくさくてしてないです。あら。
当日販売もでも難しくない？ピストル使いたいよな、正直。
Good day, Excellency. I must be go.
すべての呪文のパワーを高めます。最高の重機を使うのはなんたらかんたら。どうしよう。魔法ポイント、魔法使いから当然ここは振ってかなあかんじゃんのやろ。 やっとこの島からおさらばじゃない？
Sir,
Are you ready? Can
we should be able to set sail.
Permission to board the ship.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is...
こんなこと言われたらさ、ためらうよな。でもやったから。大丈夫やろ。
No, my house is in order.
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tear Friddy. My isle, my new city.
あ、ここで一回セーブ挟んどくべきやったかな、でも。チクったかも。
豚油。お買い物行ってくるから頑張ってや。
はい、いってらっしゃい。ロードキリーから俺も終わろうかな。ここで、一回セーブ挟んで、はい。じゃあ一旦ここで終わりたいと思います。お疲れ様でした。